Let me check the chat. For the first two, that's what I wrote. Let me check.
Are you sending it to the WhatsApp?
No, you can
No,
share it on this. You can share it.
sharing
Just
it
click
here
on
Oh,
share.
so that others won't be confused. Because they won't understand.
oh gosh.
All right. Okay. For me, what I did for mine, like for my department now, there's no diagram that I can draw. It depends on what you're learning. That's the thing.
Yes. Just make
It's
sure you
There are some
fill it so
organized.
that
So
it will attract.
what me I did there for my own, the last time I did like roadmap. So every day I have my weekly roadmap. So on Monday I learned this. On Tuesday I learned this. So Monday I'll just do Monday I started this programming language. Then it died, like the way you do arrow now, from up down to the next one, down to the next one.
Yes.
So on Tuesday I did this.
Exactly.
Oh,
On Wednesday I did this. You get, just depend.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
why I say it depends on what exactly you're doing. If you're doing programming, you cannot be writing, you cannot be sketching. They don't sketch programming.
I
You
don't
get,
have access to the chat, so I can't send it.
you said?
I-
Um,
I'm trying to send
sorry.
it, but hello.
No, you share it. Just click on the three dot button, then click on share.
Okay.
Can I draw like let's say I learned something like, I don't know, JavaScript or HTML. Can I write the code, at least a code that I learned in the week for the diagram page part?
Um. Okay.
No, no diagrams, I think.
Uh, I'm not really sure about that. It just depends. It depends, yeah. It just depends. But for
Mm,
me, I'm not sure that place is for such thing. Like, what type of diagram do you want to do there? What type of thing do you want to put there?
no diagram, since I learned coding. That was what I learned for the IT. So can I just write like a code, anyways, a string of code I learned in a
Are you
week?
guys seeing it?
Yes, we can
Yes.
see it.
Oh, is
Exactly.
this the same
This
thing
is,
you did?
you don't have to, but this is something you can write, I think, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's related to it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's really.
for you that you learned JavaScript, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? So now for your own, what you can do is this. Now, for every programming language, you have what they're calling it to. You have what they call a roadmap.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're learning web development front end, you're going to see, first of all, you learn HTML, then CSS, then you get. Now you can break them down. Okay,
Yeah.
you see, for the first, because they are like 12 now. So for the first page, you can be like, okay, I started with this, and this is how I learned this stuff. You can write the code one side, but first of all, break them down. Okay, I did this the first day. Then you just like what she did. You saw what she did, but do something like that too. But break them down into stages. Okay, you did this first of all. Then you learned HTML, then CSS, then JavaScript. Or you can just put the topics that you learned, the key aspects that you've learned. Do you understand?
Yeah, I do. Okay. I
So,
get it.
and with for the diagram you did, it's okay. It's okay. So, what did you do for the rest, for the other
Like
diagrams?
on the other weeks, I did something like this. It's not really a diagram, but then I had to put the points in a diagram just so that I wouldn't leave the place blank.
Okay, what exactly did
Let
you
me show you
learn?
guys.
Did you learn there?
I it is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I just did it so that I wouldn't leave the place blank.
One thing is that just try to fill up just anything that is
Exactly.
related to
Oh,
what
let me
you're
see.
Just
doing.
anything related.
Oh,
So this is the hint, but if you know
sorry,
you
can you
don't even
show
have
it again?
something,
Okay.
What did you say the hint was?
you
Just
said?
don't leave any blank.
Oh,
They
okay.
just want to see everything filled up. It's not like they're checking it. They don't have that time.
Oh, they're not checking one by one.
They
How will they
check it,
take
go
everybody's
through it.
own one by
How
New
one?
would they?
students.
Because it's
No,
not
this
Oh.
is
They don't have
not
time to
this
do that.
this is what they do, but they check the number of pages first of all. number of pages of your report. It don't have to be, if it's very latest, like some people now they're going to do 20. If you do 20, I will not advise you. So that's why I say from 35 upward, you get 35, 40, you get upward. Make sure it's up to 35.
Okay.
Make sure
Oh,
your report, you said,
that one.
Okay. Another. If your attendance
How
is
many
low,
pages did you do for your reports the first time you did it?
me, I did 35. I did 35.
30 what?
35, 35,
Ah,
35 pages.
35 pages.
Yes.
Okay.
So now this is the hint to like increase your pages. You can add images. You get, you can add images. Okay. When, okay, this is what you're doing. Like for programming, what I did for my programming, you can add, just screenshot your screen or your screen for some of the code you've written. You get back, screenshot the screen, then paste it there. When you write, if you check under your project done, you remember there's a part, there's a section for project done, then your experience. That's under chapter 3. Project carried out. Have you guys seen it? So for your project carried
And a lot.
out, then for your project carried out, you can now put the image there. Those things attract more mark. Even if I think I have to print my own back out now again. So for the those things attract more mark. They will say that you do not just copy and paste, because when they take for plagiarism checker, this one, once if it's just text, no image, the computer will be able to like know that, oh, this, even though you're the one that do it, they'll be like, no, this is copied or this is from online. You get? But if there is an image referencing what you've written, they are going to know that, oh, truly, you are the one that did it yourself and you know what you're doing. Do you guys understand now?
does the page number of pages really matter for the
Number of
report?
pages matters. The higher the list, that's what I'm saying. The list is 35. Don't do too less, because there's a way you do it. They'll be like, oh, this one is not even serious. Just went to go and write one or two and drop. And they're not going to like, even normal final year reports too. There was one lecturer that was telling that the thing was it's too small. So it's just related to, because what they are trying to do, they're trying to prepare you for final year and blah blah blah. You get how to prepare your log, your project, and sort of.
Because my
Do you guys
own is
understand?
24 and I'm tired. I really don't want
Okay,
to
you
add.
don't, okay, this is what you're going to do now for your own. Pick a particular session. For me now, what I did is this. I've already, for me now, if you check my writing, I don't need to write more. So when I write a little bit, what I do, I'll pick it. I'll pick that, like, let's say for example, under my project carried out. Let's say I created a calculator, you get, and I just
Yeah.
wrote, I created the calculator, blah 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 blah, and the words is just 25 words that I was able to come up with. Now what you're going to do is this: put that word on ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to expand it for you in
Yeah.
100 or 200 words.
Yeah.
ChatGPT is going to expand it based on the stuff you are giving. You get, but it's just going to add more work just to make it in. You know, when you add spices to stuff, to just make it, that's how you're going to do it. You just
Yeah.
expand it for you, but it's still not going to be off what you intend
You-
to write.
Yes.
You
I
get?
have a question.
Okay.
If I have something to write, the way you just said, to put on ChatGPT to expand, if I have the words but I don't know how to put it in a sentence and I put it on ChatGPT, would it flag that as plagiarism?
Think.
ChatGPT. Come again,
Yes.
please. Ask me your question back again.
Okay. If I have the words but I don't know how to put it in a sentence, and then I put it on ChatGPT to expand and like add a few stuff, and sorry, the question is, would it like flag that part as plagiarism?
No. Let me tell you, ChatGPT is like this: garbage in, garbage out. You get? It's going to try to
Yes.
help you. It's going to try. That is why ChatGPT is just like, for me, how I treat ChatGPT, how I work with ChatGPT. I treat it as if I'm talking to my fellow friend, my best friend. So when you are typing, you explain everything fully, because if you explain it fully, it's going to give you more. But if you just go and just give him just a bit, you'll be like, okay, what you give is what he's going to give you. Do you understand?
Okay.
Do you understand now?
Yes.
So if
So
you're
I should
explaining,
And what further? Let, let me give you guys one more hack. When you're using AI, you can use other websites, bypass GPT AI. The bypass GPT AI, you're going to see different websites. You can copy anything from ChatGPT. You go there, and then when you paste it, there will be a button, a humanized button, something like that. When you click on it, it's going to give you a paraphrase version of whatever you wrote.
Yes,
Down.
I wanted to ask
okay, also
also.
there are also
That's
3
what I
other
wanted to ask.
websites too
Like,
that you can also do
would
the
it
same thing.
flag paraphrased stuff as plagiarism
No,
too?
the paraphrased
No,
one
no, no,
wouldn't
no.
be flagged as AI.
But you still
Okay.
have to be very careful when you are paraphrasing.
Be
You get
very careful. And after
so this
everything,
is
you have to scan so that you'll be sure
so
before you submit.
okay. So this is
Okay.
this is what I do sometimes. You personalize when you're using ChatGPT. Don't tell it to pay when you're typing. You be like, okay, write let's say you've come up with your project carried out. Write the project carried out. Blah 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 blah. You explain what you've done. Now when you put comma, the next thing you put personalize it using the words I, me. You get so when it writes, it'll be as if you are the one writing it yourself. You get.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, after you do it that way, because that way they will know that. But if someone that you don't know much about this will just go and just put, and ChatGPT will be like, they did this thing. You get,
Yeah.
he's not personalizing
Your
it, so they
point.
will know that this one is not from you at all. You get, so that's one
Okay.
way.
Sorry. Another question.
Okay.
Sorry. What is another thing? Like, what are the things I should look out for when I'm like paraphrasing? Like how you said, oh, I should be careful when paraphrasing. Like, what are the things I should look out for?
The software you're using to paraphrase is one thing. Don't say okay because you use ChatGPT to paraphrase. There are some tools that you can use, like the one she said, they bypass AI. We also have Quibox. I don't know if you guys know about that one.
Yeah,
Yes, is
Quillbox.
that one
And
legit?
That one
there's
is see that
GPT,
one is the
That
most legit. That one is the
GPT
most for me.
thank you.
For
GPT
me, that's the most
INF. It works
okay.
too.
But for me,
This
that was the
one
most legit.
very accurate.
The Quibox
Yeah,
is always
Quillbox is
accurate. But
very
you know what? And you know what?
No.
You cannot give him bulky work. You just have to pick small. Let's say 100 words. There's a
yeah, that
limit to the number
has
of
a limit.
words you get. And you can change
Wait, we
it.
can't
Yeah.
give
Now
him
there's
bulky, but we have to print a minimum of 35 pages.
per
But
this
it
thing,
can't be
but you do
bulky.
one, you paraphrase it.
It
Sorry,
can't be
come again.
bulky, but minimum of 35.
For paraphrasing on
It can't be
Qbox.
bulky work, but it has to be a minimum of 35 pages. I mean, for the
Yes,
reports
okay.
and the entire thing, we can't give him bulky
Yes.
work.
No, 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 no.
It
You
can't be
can see.
bulky.
Let me.
No, I think
What?
he's talking about the
No,
quill
I'm
box.
talking of the Qbox. You get the Qbox, blah 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 blah. When you're paraphrasing,
Oh,
it has limits of words, number of words that you can put there. And for me, that's the most legit one
mm,
when you want to paraphrase because it has different. You can do it on.
oh,
There are different styles there. You can use frequency. You can use standard. There are different styles. So you can just pick
yeah.
any one, just paraphrase it and change it up. Then you copy, you paste, you paraphrase, you go again, you copy, you paste. I've used something like this for a student, one final year student, because he was having issues with his when they went to go and do plagiarism checker. Almost all his work was copied. So he had 48% copied work. So we not even change anything. We just went to plagiarism this PQ box and we started changing it bit by bit, and it
Mm.
went down from 40 something to 5%.
Yeah, that's how it
So
is.
so that's how it is. It just depends on how you use it. You get, but that's how I say you
Yeah.
have to pick it bit
Either
by bit
Quillbot or
and change it.
GPT Inf. These two, they are
Uh-huh.
very accurate.
So I think for all of us, you guys can send the link to the group so at least one can, because not everybody is going to remember the name or check the link, because when you click on it, you are going to see different this thing. So you can get the link and upload the link on our WhatsApp group. So other people, I'm sending this bypass now to the group. So anybody that wants to make use of it can make use of it also.
Okay.
So
And
any other
last
question?
question. Yeah. Regarding the online attendance, if your number of attendance is not high, how will they grade you? Like, is there a problem?
There is every single thing as mark. That's the thing. If you check your, and also this your what do I call it? Your report book, there is a standard way of marking it. If you check the back of your logbook, you're going to see something like
Yes.
a pie chart there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it. Now
Yeah.
for different session of your report book, there is mark
Yes.
allotted to it, and I think it's the experience that has more mark. Abi? Is
Oh,
the
yes. The chapter,
experience chapter 4 that has more mark. Chapter 4 and 3
chapter,
has more mark.
yeah, 3 and 4. Because
So
one
you need
the
that's
introduction and just conclusion
your,
mostly.
and if you see
So
those two
the three,
parts, the two parts carries everything that you need.
yeah.
So you guys should focus more on those two parts, because that's real. And this one, the report book carries more mark than your what are you going to than your logbook. So
Okay.
focus more, get your those two parts right. If you can get
Mm-hmm.
those two parts right, your logbook has its own mark,
Mm-hmm.
your attendance has its own mark, and your report book has its own mark. So your logbook, your report book, your attendance, these three things has their marks. Their marks are allocated to them each.
Wow.
So but that's why I said, okay, you might mess up when it comes to attendance. You get, but you might not have more attendance like that. But
Yeah.
as far you have your logbook to cover up for it, and you have your
Yeah.
report book to cover up
Report.
for it, and
You're good.
report book has more mark than any other distance than the attendance also. So you have to focus more to get your report book right, because the report
Mm-hmm.
book is summarizing every single thing you've done for the 3 months. And if you fuck up there, on your own, you get
So if you mess up your logbook, you can only rely on the reports.
the report book is going to. And note, please, if you are doing your report book, it should be in line with your logbook. Don't go and write you are selling tomatoes in your logbook, then your report book you are not selling pineapple or
Yeah.
pawpaw. They are two different things. Let it be in line.
And one
Mm.
last thing, did you do IT defense or are they just scaring us?
No, it
Yes,
depends on your
please. I need to do
department. Which department? Which department?
Computer
computer
science.
science. Do they do it?
Computer science did not do IT defense. The only thing I know they did was their
They've never
submission
done
of
it, right?
scarf and this thing, their scarf and from 8. Have you guys submitted yours?
No, we have submitted scarf,
We
but from
submitted
8 we
CAF,
are doing
just
it
uniform
together with
8.
our log.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that one is this thing. For the defense.
They've never done
During
the
my own
PowerPoint
set, they
presentation.
told us we are going to, but we did not. Hmm?
I hope we
They've
don't.
never computer science has
No,
never
I'm not
done
sure.
the
You guys. I'm
But
not sure if you guys are
you
going
know
to.
they changed our dean and this man is strict. So
exactly. It's very crazy. I beg go. Let's
yeah,
me. I can't even do it.
I'm telling you, I
I can't
feel
even
like
do
we are
this.
going to do it. Because last year students said they didn't do
That's
it.
good.
But they changed
And
the
now
dean.
that
So
has
this
been
Mr.
doing it.
Let's
Ah,
just be prepared for that.
let's
Yeah, can you guys
let's give
hear
you
me?
benefits of doubt. Yes.
Okay. So far, I hope we all understand what to do.
Yes, thank you.
I
So any other
think
question?
No,
none that I can think of. But if I have any other question, can I message
Now
you?
for the reference, did you guys ask for the reference?
exactly the reference.
What are
Now for the
referencing?
reference, now for you to get more this, now this is what I do for this is how I do my reference to get more words for my reference. I go down to the related course. If you check, is it chapter 3? No, chapter 4. You're going to see related course. That's 4.4. So what you do for related course is this. Okay, let's say for example, I'm learning web development, how to build a website. Sorry, I'm using that as an example, but you can niche it down to your own like expertise, your area where what you learned, you get.
Okay.
And let's say for me, I learned how to use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So for the related course, what I'm going to do there is this. I'm going to go to YouTube. I'm going to go to YouTube. Now, copy the link of okay, let's say for example, web development. I'll now go to YouTube and type web development tutorials. So when I click on web development tutorials, I'm going to see different videos talking about web development. Now I'm going to copy that topic there and put it under related course. For example, under related course, I'll be like, I learned how to use HTML on YouTube, then I'll put the name of the name of the title of the video. You get? Do you guys
Huh?
understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I
No,
understand.
I don't.
Okay,
Wait,
let me
are you talking about the reference on our reports, the one on the last page, last
yes.
page?
Yes, the
Oh,
reference on your
I thought
report
you
is
were
related. Is
the
that?
name of organization we did our IT and then ITF, NUC, all these things.
No, not just those ones alone. No.
Oh,
What they're also asking are the links. Okay, where did you where and where did you study? Where did you go online? Because on the norms, if you are learning, you make research now. You go to
yeah,
YouTube,
yeah.
you watch some videos. So those videos that you watch, those places you pick, those places you watch the video, you copy the link and you paste it under the reference. Now there's what they call APA reference. You guys know about APA referencing? It's a
No.
style for referencing.
Okay.
You guys know about APA referencing? No.
No.
Hmm.
Or yes?
Hmm.
Yes or no? Question.
No, we don't.
No.
So this is what you're going to do when you get the name. When you get the name of the what I can do, the name of the the title of the video you watch and the link of the video. Paste it on ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT to convert it to put this stuff in APA reference. It's going to ChatGPT is going to help you arrange everything in APA
Okay.
reference. You get?
Mm.
So that's how I did mine.
Mm.
So that's how I
Thank
did
you.
mine for that. So what I do, all the related course, under related course, 4 the section 4, which is chapter 4, I just put okay, I learned this video, I watched this video, I watched this video, I watched X video. Let's say example, I had a problem, so I watched this video on YouTube. All those videos that I'm mentioning and their title, then the link and everything, I'm going to reference it again. Under my reference, I'm going to put them there. Do you guys
Okay.
understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah. Yes.
that's what I did for that part. And for the supervisory work, do you guys understand what to do there?
Yes, I think we're just
What?
going to write.
Yes or no?
Hmm.
Okay, explain what do you like understand? Hello, I'm listening. Sorry.
Is it not what we did under like the supervision of our um the supervisors that were given to us in the place? Like for example now, maybe you were working on a program to create something, maybe a website or something, and what you learned or what the supervisor taught you, something like that.
Yeah, it's part of it. And also, they might tell you, okay, for this project, let's say for example, sometimes there are different people there learning, and you learn very fast. Then you teach the next person. You supervise the person. Okay,
Mm,
do this, do this, do this. Right? You get back. This is part of
mm,
the supervisory work. You get not just the
mm,
supervisor teaching you alone, because most where your supervisor comes in first more is when you're doing your problem encountered. Under problem encountered, okay, you faced this problem while trying to program or while trying to do XYZ, then you
mm,
met your supervisor. He guided you on how to get it right, or you went online to make research on how to solve it and you solve it. So that's like under the problem encountered. So
mm.
do you understand? But you guys understand the
Yeah,
supervisory work now?
yeah,
So from
yeah,
what
yeah.
she said, she's correct, but I'm just adding to her own too. If you teach anybody, you can put, okay, I was able to I learned this very fast, so I was able to guide or X amount of people on what to do about so work. Do you guys understand?
Yes.
Mm. Mm.
So for the supervisory work, that is that for that. Any other question, or you guys maybe you just want to, just in case you still don't understand and you want to chat me up, feel free to chat me up. I will reply you people.
Okay, for my own, like I don't know what I'm done with my reports, even though I would have to change some things since you said it's crucial. Can I send it to you so that you check it for me, please? If it's okay. And
Okay. When? If you
please
guys are okay, you guys have to. Okay, it just
Right
depends on
now.
when you're sending it to. Depends on when you're sending it. Okay. You guys, you can send
now.
it. No, don't
Okay,
send it now,
okay.
please. Don't send it now. I
Okay.
have some this I'm working on. So I need to like
Okay.
focus and finish that one. So but you can send it
Okay.
tomorrow. You get there's one that
Okay.
I'm going through our own now. So once I'm done, I'll
Okay.
go through your own. Then you guys can
Okay.
send it. I'll go through it. Then just give you
Okay.
feedback on what to correct and what is right.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're all
Please don't
welcome.
forget to send the reference, whatever reference reports, the reports reference reviewed any thingy.
Okay, the my like I'll just send you my own. I'll send my own reports, what I did, every single thing. Then you guys from there will just cut out.
Okay,
Like I'll give
thank
you
you.
the one I have here. I'll remove chapter 2. I'm just going to give you from the
Yeah.
abstract, blah 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 blah. Please go through it. Because where my let's say my company is Afita and you're going to put Safita. You get if you leave that Safita there, imagine you okay, first of all, you know you're working at HIIT and you're leaving Safita there. So you have to what you do, you go through it, you read through it, every single thing that is there, read through it, then any place that requires you to change, you can change it. Then what you also can do is this. If you want to make use of that chapter 1, because that chapter 1 already summarized everything about sideways and everything, which I know you people don't even. Okay, if I ask you guys what is sideways, not everybody understand the objectives of sideways, the bodies involved in managing sideways, and what they call to so on, so forth. If you check chapter 1, these are the things that they asked there, and it's not everybody that knew about it. I mean, do you guys know about it? Eh?
Mm-mm.
So what you're going to do there? So even me too, I don't know about it. They just sent it to me. So they sent the template. It was Mr. Sada that sent the template to me then they sent it to on the group. So from the group we got it, then we changed some parts, which I'm telling you guys to change now. Then you can also paraphrase it to fit in, not that everybody now have the same thing. So you can paraphrase that part. So for let's say the education, you just copy some part of the education, then paraphrase it. It's still in line, but in different tune, not the same. So I'll send it to you people once we end this call.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you everyone for banking with me.
Thank
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 So
thank you
you.
so much.
all right now. Wait, you people, all of you people are in 200 level now. Abi 300 level now. Oh, senior.
I think it's 300 now.
Oh, sorry, senior. Don't be angry, man. Sorry, man. All right now. Take care of yourself.
Uh,
Bye. Good night.
bye. Good
Bye.
night.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye. Thank you.